what's the good old big deal, man? You already know, man. It's your boy, Young and Jefe, you feel me? And, we gonna let the other gentlemen, introduce they self, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know.
You know the name, 80 bands in this bitch. What that shit do, man?
Shit, it's the real Travis Ford. Y'all know what that.
Yup, NBA Uno.
Yeah, we in here, man. Look, we in here, man. You feel me? Like, man, you already know, man, the streets, man. You said we gonna touch on a few topics, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to the streets, you know what I'm saying, but the whole day that brought this together was the little no jumper little thing. We gonna get into that because, I commentated on that. I was talking about it was 50 Crips. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, they be clickbaiting, right? Hey. I seen somebody drop something talking about 100. I just cut it in half, saying 50. Like, you feel me? Like, but no, look, anyhow, for me, I just want to speak on something because I think it's like much needed, you feel me, like in the communities and like for the culture, like a lot of stuff that don't be speaking on. And like I think like as members, bro, like whether you a Crip, bro, a Blood, like Damu, Paru, my nigga Hoover, whatever, like your community is your community and niggas gotta know how to like be man, you feel me? Like I think today like people lost the way in what being man, you feel me? And like what I mean like by that, like so let's just say like for instance in the streets right now, like the other day we had a situation to where some damage control like had to be done. Like people be trying to be messy, like an old video, you know what I'm saying, popped up, you know what I'm saying, of one of the little young dudes from my section, you know what I'm saying, being disrespectful towards the main street. So as soon as I heard about it, like that it like pissed me off and like angered me because like I got a lot of homies and lokes from Main Street and like A-Trade don't be from Main Street. So when I first heard about it, I'm like, what? So I'm like, man, tell them to send a video. So, the video had got over to me, you know what I'm saying? I looked at it, you know what I'm saying? I tapped in, when some of my good folks, you know what I'm saying, out the mains, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I tapped in with the homies, like, hey, look, this what it is, you feel me? And like, it just, it be a loss of communication, you feel me? Because like, so basically I feel like when, the little situation, we ain't got to get into that because that's a different community. But when y'all in the, the Hoovers, when y'all had y'all little falling out and all that, you feel me? It kind of, strengthened other relationships with other Crip communities elsewhere, you know what I'm saying? Wow. Like, on the get down, like, we don't fuck with them niggas, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I always been a nigga, like, I'm from A-Trade, bro. Like, I never, like, click the A-Trays up with nobody, never been on that because I don't know that. Nigga, I just know it's being in my community, A-Trays, we ain't never needed no help. We always been like a strong community. Like, as far as that ally shit, that shit be like some jail shit, you feel me? Like, as far as my experience, but even when I be in jail, I still be like, nigga, A-Trey, like, nigga don't need no help. Like, I ain't never been a nigga that been on the Suwoo grooving, moving, none of that shit. Like, when I be in there, I'll be strictly like, I'll be on some gangsters moving shit, like A-Trey gangster. That's what I be on, strong alone. That's a slogan our gang push. But long story short, like, our younger homies, you know what I'm saying, our younger homies that don't know, you feel me, like, you know what I'm saying, they'll see, like, probably, boom, the main streets, you know what I'm saying, okay, boom, we got relationships, you know what I'm saying, with the 40s, you know what I'm saying, we fuck with certain niggas, and then, you know what I'm saying, some of my homies, you know what I'm saying, fuck with the Hoovers, but, you know what I'm saying, all in all, like, our communities is our communities, and I just be feeling like niggas be trying to make other niggas beefs, and niggas just need to, like, stand on man shit. Like, a nigga can fuck with them and not have beef with them. If we ain't had no problem with them, nigga, we not about to have no problem with them because they fuck with them and we don't fuck with them. As long as our communities ain't being disrespectful towards each other, ain't did nothing towards each other, niggas need to stand on man time. We can fuck with who we want to fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, oh God. So yeah, that's how I just be feeling. But I'm gonna open up the floor, you feel me, like, you know, send a dialogue with y'all and see how y'all feel about the situation though, you know what I'm saying?
But I feel the same way though, because nowadays you gotta understand, right? A lot of these niggas, they not even getting the real niggas from the gang. Now I ain't gonna say real, but a lot of the real ones, they grew up over there. They grew up in the section.
Sure.
So they understand how the section work. Who we like, who, and I ain't gonna lie, who we hate, who we fuck with. You feel me? And I don't like to use the word hate like that because I don't want to express that, like have the youth out here wanting to hate nobody.
For sure.
But that's how that gang stuff works. You gotta have some real honest hatred for a person to join the game, because you feel me, you gotta, you know, and when you in that situation, you can't. My thing is this: look, if you from up over there, we never beefed. Like he said, like Ant said, we ain't finna beef because 5 or 6 of your niggas is mad at these niggas. That don't dictate the whole hood. You understand me? And that shit be putting niggas in a bad situation. You feel me? Because niggas be going through that shit every day, bro. And it's like, if your voice ain't big enough in your section, or if you feel like you ain't got a voice, or you just feel like you gonna just let everything I'm gonna just let it go how it's supposed to be or whatever, then shit kind of get bad in the community if you leave it in the hands of motherfuckers that don't know about your community.
Man, exactly. And I'm glad you said that real quick. Let me be real quick, and I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of dudes that's in these communities today and that's banging like these sets, like a lot of them ain't grew there, they flew there, and they be coming with the mentality from where they came from, whether it's a Lancaster, Palmdale, or Byway or Merino Valley. You feel me? Like, in my section right now, like, bro, them niggas, like, it ain't even really, like, too much, like, recruiting that I've seen as far as, like, young dudes that live over there in that section. Like, all these dudes is dudes from somewhere else, you feel me? And then they just see, oh, them dudes fuck with them, or I feel like they fuck with them, so it's beef with them. And at the end of the day, it don't go like that, because, like, even with these other communities, you know what I'm saying? We ain't had beef with these communities, and, like, people might see 1 or 2 people messing with somebody and think it's a whole hood relationship, and it don't be like that. And people, you know what I'm saying, be having, like, you know what I'm saying, struggles, you know what I'm saying, within different communities. I don't be like, even though I do social media, a lot of, like, you know, like the real nitty gritty stuff, I'm not gonna get on camera and express and place out there, you feel me? Right. But on everything, bro, like, I just feel like, you know, your community is your community, bro, and, like, on everything, and like, you can fall out with any community at any day. So I just be feeling like that click up shit, that shit be like fake, bro. Like, unless it's your hood, like how you got like like you from the 80s, he from the 90s, you feel me? Like, if it's your hood, then that's like, different. But like, if it's a whole nother gang, it'd be cool to kick it and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like on some keyway time, or, you know, whatever our common interest is. But like, at any given time, if one of our homies don't like y'all homies, or some dick and pussy shit happen, like, our communities can fall out. So with that click up shit, I do not be with that shit, so that's why I be on my homies. I'm not a nigga. I don't run. Let's get this misunderstood. I don't run nothing. Yeah. But I just be telling the homies, like, I'm a person that be over here in this community, and I've been around, and I've been solid, and I did everything you can do wrong in the streets. Right. And like, bro, like, y'all not about to dictate. I don't fuck what you doing, because I did it before you and at a high level. You not about to dictate, nigga, what's about to go on over here on some bullshit. And right is right. If we looking at the chessboard, and somebody do some bullshit, you know what them situations where it's just like, man, we can't bite the bullet on that unless they do this. But it's just like, yeah, man. And I ain't got to cut you up. I don't gotta kill. Niggas be like, I don't run that neither at all. I'm a rapper. Nigga, on me. I like being the rapper from the set, the chill rapper, fly nigga, getting money, later, man. You feel me? I like that. But on me. But I don't understand why it seems like niggas be like, you gotta kill 50 niggas or something to have a voice. Like, no, nigga. I feel like, let me do my part. If you a killer, if you this type of nigga, be that type of nigga. I ain't going against what you going against. I'm over here trying to strengthen the community over here. Don't dive up into being mad, because I like being a right person, and I'm standing for right. And that's what people don't understand. That's what niggas don't like. And that's what people don't understand. And like, everybody ain't gonna be alike. And that's a part, like, of a machine. If you like take anything apart, like, it's different parts, from the generators, you know what I'm saying, to the screws, you know what I'm saying. There's different parts that hold this machine together. So I ain't gonna lie, when I was younger, I had that badge, you know, being that I was indifferent from a lot of people. I was a person, first and foremost, I feel like this. Even before you touch a gun, if you have touched a gun, if you push that gun, you should knew how to fight beforehand. Fighting comes first. Literally. So I don't be understanding, but that's just the dynamics of life. Oh, you know, well, he's a fighter, he's a shooter. You know what I'm saying? But you got some fighters like, man, I just like fighting, man. I ain't with the killing. So I understand that aspect. But I'm saying, I really don't understand the aspect of just a shooter. But I'm just shoot some shit, but I ain't fight nothing. Because it's like, if you came up off that porch, you supposed to have been squabbling off the back. Off the back. You feel me? Whoever, though. Whoever. Like, whatever disrespect come your way. Any age, nigga, anything, you supposed to just be ready to get beat. So
if that's the case.
So I used to be pushing the line, like, because I was a homie that, you know what I'm saying, that was known, like, boom, like, oh, he a full round, you know, he got both the goods, you feel me? So I used to be pushing the line, like, oh, you ain't like me, ooh, you ain't like this, and like, older homie had to pull me up one day and like tell me, like, hey, look, hey, Aunt, like, look, bro, check this out. Everybody got a position to play. Everybody ain't gonna be like you.
Oh God.
You feel me? And I took that game and like how you explained it to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, you absolutely right. Like, man, you feel me? Like, it's just like the ocean shit. It ain't, nigga, it ain't all sharks in the ocean. You got sharks, you got orcas, you got barracudas, nigga, you got sperm whales, you got everything. So it's like you feel me? This make up the pecking order and the mechanism of what's going on.
And when that's like the game, like when you see the Laker game, right, and you see Bron get most of the post game interviews, right? When AD was there, or when Luka, he get most of the post game interviews. Nigga, it could be Rui went crazy. He just went crazy, but they ain't giving him no interview. That's like Bron getting in his feelings because now Austin Reeves with Rui getting a post game interview. Now, and even though Bron went crazy too, but Rui did a little, you know, he finally shined and did his thing, and that's like Bron getting in his feelings, like that he getting an interview. Niggas gotta learn. Niggas gotta.
They be having Rui on the Asian channel. You know that nigga from Japan.
Yeah, see, he a star somewhere else. See, understand? He a star somewhere else. But niggas gotta understand, you can't get mad at the nigga because he finally getting his shine. He stayed in his order. It was a pecking order. Sure. He wasn't trying to be the star. He just happened to just step it up. And next thing you know, he's in a position to be that person that the team need him to be. And now they want to acknowledge him for that. And that's what I feel like in this game making shit, just period. Like, you ain't got to be the star in this shit. It be a lot of niggas not understanding, nigga, your freedom is your best asset. So without your freedom too much, you kind of got to, rely on somebody else's, like, to help you, like stuff like that, right?
For sure.
So when you playing your cards like, oh, you ain't no killer, or you ain't killed 50 niggas, or you ain't been pulling skits, and next thing you know, you ended up, now you in the pen for life. The same niggas you hated because they don't pull skits, you don't want to talk to, you don't want to have no conversations with because they don't pull skits. Right. These niggas been living life doing things and got motion, and now you calling these niggas phones from the pen, trying to contact these niggas and figure out what's going on or from the county or whatever the case may be, when you could have been created some type of actual relationship with these people because they from your hood.
Most
if
definitely.
You wasn't hating or in your feelings or whatever the fuck stopped you from, it's the killer thing with me. A lot of niggas think if you ain't the best negative person, you can't hang with me. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Where's y'all attributes? Like, what chart are y'all looking at? Like, that's not on my shit.
With it be niggas be stuck in that one spot, they don't got no ambition. And they don't want to see the next nigga doing better than them, bro.
I'm talking about don't want to see.
Look, I just told.
That's how it go, bro.
I just told the homie this the other day, like, and I was just like, and I'm pretty sure, like, this is a pandemic in Los Angeles. This going on in every community. I was like, this the thing, bro. We were just like online, you know what I'm saying, and like, people was politically frustrated about certain things, and I was like, the thing is, the people in your community that's supposed to be your comrades and your homies, they're in competition with each other.
Oh God.
A nigga that you could be building with, niggas mad because you doing better than him. Nigga out here got the same oxygen you got, time you got, freedom you got, and because you doing better than him, a nigga is jealous.
Yeah.
And you could have gave this nigga a helping hand and gave her a few dollars. I don't owe you nothing as a grown ass man. I don't owe a nigga nothing.
And still
you
be
feel
wanted
me?
to.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
but still, if I can help you, aid and assist you, yeah. But I'm not gonna give you my money like I'm a hoe.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? Like you pimping me or something. Like niggas want handouts, bro.
Literally.
Plus nigga grown ass man ain't no nigga dictating a nigga program.
And then the motherfuckers who do, and then that's how it's gonna be versus. So it'll be, so you would be doing better than nigga. Oh, nigga ain't got more bodies than me.
Yeah.
Nigga was like, bro, what the fuck
the
is
fuck
you
are
talking
you
about,
talking
nigga?
about?
Where the fuck did that just come from?
Like, nigga, I just talk. It'd be like, nigga, you talking nonsense. Nigga, I just got off the phone with a nigga that's what it said is telling me, nigga, to push the piece. Nigga, to be pushing. Nigga, it's like niggas don't understand. Like, nigga, you gonna be the same niggas, nigga, that's down, that's calling in, that's telling the homies that, nigga, we need to do better. So why you don't take the fucking examples from the homies that you look up to that's down? You look up to him, right? Give him the loach, right?
Right.
All right, well, they called in. They said we on bullshit out here still. We need to be doing some real shit for the community, and we embarrassing and we dumb and we using our time for nothing. Niggas be like, man, he ain't say that. I don't want to hear none of that. Bro, you're crazy on the dead homies, bro. Crazy, the real ones speak, bro. The real ones speak from the pen down. I ain't gonna lie. And it's a lot of niggas that did time or still doing time.
And that's all I be on righteous, bro. I don't be wanting to hear no bullshit, bro.
And if a nigga talking bullshit, it's like.
And definitely when you talking to a motherfucker who did the bullshit, I ain't a spectator of the bullshit. I'm a nigga that was like neck for they niggas be talking about waist deep. I was neck deep, thick in the bullshit.
He said appreciative to make it out.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's just like nigga was doing like straight fent. You know, once you understand, like, you know, this was something at your adolescence that you thought was right. But like once you start living and experience life, like nigga, you understand a lot of shit that you did to acquire your street reputation, nigga, was really like nigga, like foul.
Oh, come on, bro.
Like on the set. Was foul. Nigga did a lot of foul shit, but you know, I was just like I said, it was just as you as an adolescent coming along and you thought it was right until you start understanding
what was right,
cultural aspect, and you starting to, and a lot of niggas at BO age still don't understand it, like cause like you know, age, like, you know what I'm saying, like that age is just an age. A lot of motherfuckers think because you're a certain age it make you grown, but a lot of niggas don't even got responsibilities. You feel me? A lot of niggas don't pay bills. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas ain't even got responsibilities. A lot of niggas don't know how it feel like to be on your own, cuz nigga taking care of your kids, nigga paying bills, you know what I'm saying, nigga juggling fatherhood, nigga trying to juggle your happiness, juggle being in your community. Like I had to tell the homies the other day, I said, nigga, when I come over here, bro, y'all niggas come over here to kick it and smoke weed and look at the bitches. Right. When I'm over here, bro, like, nigga, I'm over here a willing participant. Anything happen?
Yeah, homie.
I'm like, bro, I'm in it, bro. Like, so if something happen, bro, like, I'm out here, bro, and I'm becoming affected by this shit. I'm not the nigga that's coming over here to come get the bottle, to come drink with y'all. Like, it's just some celebration. Is it cool to be happy and be joyous? Hell yeah. But if something happen, like, we out here in the community, like, anything can happen. So a lot of y'all just becoming as head counts, and y'all don't even be really, like, y'all don't be imminent to the dangers.
And don't be understanding and get a nigga the props though that it ain't gotta be over there. How about that? It's niggas that don't gotta be. When I say don't gotta be, I mean got other things to do. And then you got homies that don't got shit to do. Ain't in school, don't want to go to school.
Ain't got no job, don't got no hustle. So
don't want to do nothing. When I was little, and then want to be in everybody else's hood.
We used to get DP.
No.
We used to get DP for not going to school, nigga. You nigga, if you out, nigga, if you out here right now, nigga, in the school hours, what
is you doing on the set? You ain't lying, bro.
I used to take the homie little TR to school and pick that nigga up like
straight up.
Niggas don't play that, bro.
Like on the real, like little bro, nigga, go to school, nigga. You want to sit on Normandy all day, nigga? You ain't go get nowhere doing that.
But niggas learned by older niggas like that. Our older homies, I can't lie, they you feel me? I ain't gonna speak on too much what they did for the homies, but they did enough. You feel me? But they did enough to keep me like grounded and understand what I want to do. I feel like for my younger homies, but I feel like if my younger homies can embrace the fact that I'm like, you know, I'm another wave from the set. Like when you come to me on positive shit. Come to me like, oh, I want to be on some music and shit like that. And it's another homie that you could, if you want to be on bunk or
for sure,
you could go up over there, fuck with cuz gonna have you on the extreme bunk. I'm gonna have you on getting some money in the studio, living. You feel me, on these podcasts, living your dreams. I'm not telling you can't do what you doing in the streets and shit like that. You a grown man, you know, but it's consequences to everything you do. And I was one of them niggas, bro, that understood that I'm not bigger than the program. At any moment, that homies could be like, hey, man, do you feel me? And are we tripping or anything or something? It's enough niggas.
You know the experience I had with that quote, nobody bigger than the program.
What?
The experience I had with that quote, like some of the main people I be seeing quote that shit.
Be bigger than the program.
Want to be a problem with them or they do something? Hey, but what about what you did this? Niggas be like, man, what? I thought wasn't nobody bigger than the program.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, but when I once the once the program passed my once I feel like you telling me fuck me and fuck my responsibilities, I wouldn't give a fuck, nigga. You could be my best friend.
For sure.
Nigga, we on? You feel me? Sure. But like, and that comes with like my kids, my everyday life, what I wanted to do. and thank God I had homies, right? That was like, cuz a different homie. Cuz want to do something for himself. They allowed me to like be me. They didn't put me in a box and force me to be like, cuz gonna be like this, cause I know he like that. Like, nah, y'all niggas know, you know I'm like that, but you know I'm like that too. It's certain niggas that ain't like that, that's just like that.
Most definitely.
So my homies acknowledge that. You feel me? Shout out Face, man. Rest in peace, my local.
Rest in peace, my boy.
Like, you feel me? He was a real homie. Cuz always told me, like, cuz you different. Like, cuz I want you away from the set. And I used to be coming to the set, but he used to be like, get out. Why you over here, bro? I'm like, cuz I'm gaming. What you mean?
I gotta get my hours up.
Yeah, I'm trying to game. He like, bro, let these niggas do that shit. Like, you nigga, come on, bro. I'm like, why y'all niggas do me like this? Out of all the homies, like, they kind of shelter me. Big Foe, they kind of shelter me. Like, they knew I was hot with this music shit. They knew, cuz I was like, and I was a nigga that was dedicated to actually going through the politics.
Most
like,
definitely.
Oh, niggas tripping. Oh, we finna fight because you ain't whipping no gun out and shooting me.
But I mean, I feel like that's inevitable. Like, see that's what be going on like in a lot of these hoods and like with a lot of these dudes. See, what I be seeing like in the rap community and just like the community, because like, you know, hip hop, like, you know, even though like the genre is open, you know what I'm saying, to all color, that shit is colorful, you feel me? But y'all know, you know what I'm saying, that shit, you know, like, man, that shit like really come from poverty-stricken motherfuckers, like motherfuckers like us with our background, you know, motherfuckers who have been through it, you know, motherfuckers is trying to, you know, niggas rapping about it now, you know what I'm saying, trying to find a way out, you know, trying to get some pay, you feel me? But I be feeling like a lot of dudes who be coming out these communities that be rapping, and I'm talking about worldwide, they don't be that it factor before they made it in rapping.
Yeah.
They didn't really have their hours up. A lot of dudes wasn't really thugging, and a lot of dudes that get out there and start rapping, and then they be talking about skits and this and that, and then that's where you gonna have them dudes, the wolves really in the background, like that's really mad.
I swear to
when
God.
they ain't getting no money getting fed, they gonna be looking like
talking about
I've been pulling skits. He talking about skits, and just because he was wooty woo, then we supposed to accept this shit.
Man, bro, that's going, nigga. That's why what, nigga? So I always give props to them wolves, and I've always let a nigga know. Look, man, I've been a chill nigga, the same nigga I've been since I was a young nigga. I've been this nigga. I didn't get no type of fame or no what they call a voice on the internet, and then I'm this type of nigga. Like, man, I'm a regular nigga. I'ma squabble you down. I'll fight you every single day. I swear to God. But as far as being out there doing that gun slinging, man, I could care less about it. I niggas know what's up with me. I always been just to do what I want to do type of nigga. If y'all niggas want some entertainment, I bring 4-5 bitches over here. What's up? Like, nigga, use me for what the fuck y'all can, nigga, on the set.
Like,
that's who I am. And I'm not going against my program because I can't sit up in no pen for no nigga. And I'm like, man, I didn't pull the skit because the homie was pressuring me up. And now, nigga, you's a mark, nigga. It's nothing mafia about no nigga that's control. You could control another nigga because you not mafia on the dead homies. That's what a homie told me. I am mafia. I swear to God, the big homie said, cause you know why you mafia? I said, why? He said, cause you don't let nobody control your program. I said, bro, I'm not bigger than nothing. Man. He said, no. He said, but you like do your thing, cause you come to the set, you feel me? You willing to participate when it comes to like certain aspects, you know, like I got money. So I ain't say I got money, but I'm willing to drop some money, bro. I'm a nigga that's willing. Well, we got a spot. How much it cost? I got $1,000 on it right now. Like it's I'm on the line. What is? I don't want it, but if it's on the line though. You feel me?
You been like a solid ass nigga ever since I known you, nigga. You been like solid as a rock, nigga. One thing about like solid ass niggas, like you are a definition of that on my field.
I appreciate that, cuz. You too, bro. Cuz that's the thing about cuz. This nigga Travis, niggas be having cuz fucked up. Yeah. That's why I be trying to keep, because I be trying to stay around cuz.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna even lie. This nigga different. Like now, like what I've been seeing him doing the reality shit, like when nigga was young with this nigga in the halls, this nigga was retarded. This nigga was retarded, like for sure.
Now
like,
come more business, like
yeah.
Like when I seen him, man, when I first ran into him on social media, I'm looking, I'm like, this look like this nigga Dro from Main Street, and he reached out like, man, this Woo's, and I'm like, yeah, nigga, what's up, nigga, Woo, talking.
Ace.
Yeah, I said, yeah, I'm tripping. I said, Dro, Ace.
Dro, shout
out my nigga Dro.
Shout out Dro.
Tiny baby,
Dro,
both my niggas.
No, yeah, for sure though.
And Lil.
But no, for sure, no. no, hell yeah, no. Ace is with the business though, for sure. Like on God, for sure.
Yeah, no, my opinion. Nah, you was retarded though, nigga. You stayed knocking something out, nigga, going to the box, nigga, with the stupid thick afro.
Baby,
ODM too though, cuz y'all both had stupid afros.
Yeah,
Niggas
no,
had
for sure.
And mine wouldn't grow
So
back
y'all
then.
got the
That's
same
crazy.
name. Y'all same name.
Same name? Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
that's
that's
this newborn Ant. I mean, he NBA 1, you know what I'm saying? He newborn Ant though, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? He under me, I'm young Ant, this newborn Ant, you feel me?
So that's where your motherfucking ass this whole time, and that's where you got your gangster from, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, me.
Nah, for sure, gangster from this nigga.
Man,
This
yeah, I
nigga
soaked
go
that
dumb.
from you, feel me, big bro, all my big bros.
Sure, we got a lot of brothers, you
Yeah.
feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? He right up under me though, but like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he
but
drew
you
from
feel
all
me?
of us, you feel me?
I
But
was
like,
around him
for
the
sure,
most, though.
yeah, on gang. For sure.
'cause I've been
But like,
knowing
you know, I
these
learned
niggas
from them, you know, I drew game from them. You feel me on everything, and like it wasn't being obvious to the fact that you feel me. They was watching me, you feel me. But you know, but I always was like the brother, like they know, like nigga, I try to keep them away from the set. Like as far as them being from the set and turning the set, all that shit happened like doing my jail escapades. Cause like nigga on the set, I was like the brother, like you feel me. Even though I was out here doing negative and venturing and shit, them niggas was like they was playing sports and shit. They was into sports and like nigga, fuck all this shit, you know, everything. I did this shit because I didn't have to do this shit, you feel me? You know, nigga was naturally bad, you know, but I became a product of my environment.
Yeah, cuz was one of them niggas like
me?
cuz.
Everybody know me like I'm the nigga like I tell niggas
motherfuckers.
like, cause some niggas be like joining gangs for protection. I didn't join no gang for protection. I was naturally bad. My government name, Maurice, rung bells. Like I was the dude that your mom used to tell you like, stay away from Maurice. Maurice bad, like for sure.
He's sending motherfucking homes with black eyes.
Yeah, like when I was whooping shit, niggas older than me and all that. I was whooping shit at a young age. I was that nigga whooping niggas 3-4 years older than me. Nigga, I was whooping shit, nigga, like on gang. So hell yeah, bro. So like me, like I think for, like me, what made me join the streets is like rebellion against my dad. Like, you know, my pops, like when I was younger, that nigga was like a real disciplinary, you feel me? Like that nigga used to whoop a nigga ass with switches. Nigga, whatever that nigga get his hands on, nigga, he whoop a nigga ass with. So I start building that resentment towards cuz like, man, like damn, this nigga don't like a nigga or a nigga hate a nigga or something. So like nigga, I like nigga, that shit like had a nigga emotional. Like, and I'm like, nigga, I turned towards the streets. Like it like came back at that nigga, like nigga, this what I'm on, and like, cause if you test me, nigga, this what it's gonna be. Like somebody is it's gonna go bad for somebody. Like,
hey, the streets is crazy how everybody got their own like how they got in the streets, right?
yeah,
Cause how I felt like I got in the streets really and wanted to be even involved in it. Cause some people was born in it, and I feel like I was born in it. I didn't have a choice because it was some history shit. That Nationwide Rip Riders. You feel me? My cousin Big Freeze.
Yeah,
you
for
feel me?
sure.
Rest in peace. You know, my pops, like every time they used to be talking, they used to always be like, you look like your dad and have you and did he was that nigga, he was this, and it just used to be like, I'm gonna be that nigga too.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I ain't had too much of no blueprint. Like, so I fucked up from there. And then from there, nigga, it was a wrap.
What year did you graduate LaSalle?
So I'm 32. So
You graduated the same year as
same
me?
year, yeah. Same year.
Hey, who had more fights than me at LaSalle?
Probably Kentrell. You and Kentrell.
Kid
I ain't
Trey
gonna
go
say
there longer
more.
than me.
I ain't gonna say more.
who is Kentrell?
My nigga from Harlem. My
Crazy
nigga,
D.
Crazy D, yeah.
Oh yeah, he went to LaSalle.
Yeah.
He was standing in the set when he was.
84, they had the nigga Lee Peoples.
Oh, okay, yeah, Lee, another one. Andy Max was been from the
Cosby,
set.
yeah,
Stayed
oh,
on
God.
78, went to LaSalle. That was my little nigga. We used to call that nigga Lil Weezy, nigga. That was my little nigga.
He get bro. I can't make this shit up, right? Look, we slide down the alley. We come from Horseman. I'm in the 6th grade. Somebody came up with some weed. We done rolled it up. Or stupid ass blunt. We smoking it in the alley. We smoked with this nigga come around like Snoop Dogg off Half Baked. Andy Warcraft. He slide. We like, man, what's up with this nigga, man? It's our people. That's our good people. But we could tell he just coming. we could tell he just coming to pester us, pestering us, because he was
You talking
older
nigga
than
Lee?
us. Yeah, he was
That's
older
my
than
nigga.
us, so he just like treating us
When I
like
first
little
ran to him,
niggas.
he's like, supposed to be your big bro, lil homie.
And this
No,
before, this of
he
course,
was my
this
little
before
nigga
all
for
the
real.
tattoos.
But you know,
Yeah.
I was going to jail and all that. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, it's a lot of niggas out of the set That's supposed to be from A-Trade.
over there.
That's from other sets, bro, because the homies wasn't really on them like that. Or, you know what I'm saying?
They didn't really kind of want them to be
you feel me, on everything.
It was like, if your first choice gonna be something, I want you to really make it yourself.
Yeah,
I don't want you to turn. And a lot of them niggas.
And the A-Trades, we really ain't no set that like force our, like, you know, some sets you be hearing all the niggas be like, and I ain't talking about nobody in particular. I'm just saying, period. This is gang banging. Like we ain't really like no set to like force ourselves on nobody and force niggas to be on there. Like nigga really be wanting them willing participants.
Remember I
like,
said you gotta have that hatred.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. On God.
You gotta have a bit of hatred, like to be choosing certain games. Like you gotta at least hate one of their enemies. You feel me?
Oh God, no, for sure.
But that nigga could Lee, cool nigga, come around say we slide down the alley, boom. He like, what the fuck you little niggas doing? We like, we ain't doing that. We just smoking. We smoking. We think we cool. He like, let me see. He grabbed a blunt. He hit it. We like, all right, give it back. He like, y'all stay up on my alley though.
Y'all stay up on my alley.
We like, goddamn, niggas got alleys and shit. I'm like, man, I swear to God, this nigga walk over the blunt. We looking at each other like, man, I thought you knew that nigga. They like, man, I thought you knew that nigga. That is our nigga. That's my nigga. We was young. We wasn't supposed to be fucking smoking. That's what he basically was showing us. Like,
trying to let nigga know.
Nigga, y'all little niggas, give me this. Yo, what y'all doing? This for me.
Nigga want to gangster that shit.
That's my nigga, cuz we was kids though. We was, oh man, we didn't look at it like none of that, cause we understood like it was a community. Like the A-Trade gangsters, I give it to them. They have a real community over there. Like nigga, that shit is different. Nigga, a lot of hoods do. Like I ain't gonna lie, even my hood right now, our community is torn apart. It's more Hispanics there. Shout out to the Hispanics. We ain't got no problems with y'all. We love y'all. Y'all keep this shit going. But it's more Hispanics than blacks. Like it's like how many people can nigga go to over there and be like
that's a dynamic of Los Angeles. I don't lie, like even in my set, right? That's the dynamics of Los Angeles. Only thing about my community is still predominantly black, but you know what I'm saying? Like I said, all them people that's from A-Trade, a lot of them is not from that community, so they don't even know the blacks over there. So even when they be hanging out and be certain spots,
they be scared.
Oh
like, God, like
who was that?
Like what you doing? Like
shit, we over here, shit.
I ain't never seen you.
Like,
I ain't never seen you at Kings before.
That nigga, we ain't never seen that nigga before.
On the set.
That's how Ali, the little kids coming to Kings.
And
Ali be like, I don't like them,
bro. And it be hard when you got big hoods, cause see. Our hood, our shit is like one of like the biggest hoods to where it's like that shit really like 4 or 5 hoods in one. So it's like really like 4 different communities merged all in one. We really got different communities in our shit. Like Vermont Nose, Manchester Square, you know what I'm saying? Harvard Park District. Like we really got different districts in our shit.
And a lot of niggas don't really realize that.
Exactly.
They be sleep. Like nigga, that shit don't stop to the 90, like 97 or some shit. Like something like that's ridiculous, nigga. That shit is called A-Trade gangsters. What the fuck is you niggas all the way in the 90s on Normandy? Like, god damn, cuz kind of work y'all was putting in back in the day, nigga. I'm telling you, we need to fuel y'all niggas. Understand? We need to expand. But no, before as community, when y'all bring y'all community out, y'all really show out. Like, y'all got any plans on block parties or something? Like, you know,
you gotta do that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like I like not, you know, and shout out to the older homies, you feel me, like before nigga time, but I don't want to say that they fumbled or dropped the ball or anything like that, but like I think like a lot of my like G homies and older homies was holding like to like the unspoken oath or honor code of like, you know, the law omerta, you feel me, like, you know, silence, you feel me. So like a lot of shit, like even with like these government agencies,
they don't want them around,
and like stuff like that, they wasn't dealing with them or allowing them in the set, you feel me. But you got motherfuckers snitching, dealing with the government and shit to like that.
They get out of jail free,
you feel me, on everything. So just like now, like you got me, so like I ain't gonna even lie, like it shock a lot of people that I do podcasting and do what the fuck I do, because this wasn't nothing planned for me, and a lot of motherfuckers know if you a motherfucker that have jailed and been around me, nigga, I don't even talk. nigga, unless I fuck with you and know you, nigga. I'm a quiet nigga. So for niggas to see me on camera talking and doing reactions and shit like that and rapping, unless you knew I rap, a lot of motherfuckers be like, damn, what the fuck? Like, man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Paid your fucking dude.
You know what I'm saying? And like you got to, like, this another thing. You have to expand and you have to allow growth. Like you have to evolve, because if something don't evolve, what happens? It stays the same and it's gonna eventually die.
Yeah.
Right. You feel me? Like on everything. So that's what I just be saying. Like, so I had to like rebirth, like and re-rock, like man,
when
fuck
your
this
opportunity
silent
grow.
shit. Like I ain't gotta be. I know what to be silent on.
Exactly,
I ain't gotta be silenced.
Nigga.
You
And I
feel
paid
me?
my
I know,
dues.
and you know, and for the motherfuckers who don't want to be on camera and want to play the backfield and want to stick to this, you know, shout out to you. You feel me? I was once like that too. You know what I'm saying? But like I know, you know what I'm saying. I know how to talk. I know what I know what need to be said and what not to be said.
It's a bigger picture right now.
And still, what you trying to carry it with substance and integrity. You still got people that still gon' hate and find some type of way to, oh man, well he did this, or well he said that.
I didn't.
Like,
It didn't be rice, bro. We done had rice on
everything.
Yeah, straight up.
and we done had rice on the yard because the Mexicans don't like the fact that we like the niggas like conversate with the COs, like, you know, whatever. When they talk, niggas talk back, whatever. They don't like that shit. So people don't be understanding when these COs, when these police officers, that's like a police officer pulling you out the car and they asking you, you know, questions about yourself, your name, you know, where you going, any little thing. You got the right to say, I don't want to talk. You know, man, on your own. Or you could be like, you know, where was your head? And the motherfucker, but I was just going to the studio, man, or whatever. Motherfucker drive past you, it's two people. Yeah. It's the people gonna say, that nigga over there telling, look at him, he's snitching. And then it's the other person. He just regular, you know. Damn, I feel bad for him. Police harassing him. Definitely. It's that other person. So it's always gonna be two sides of a story with me. Like, so having some type of it's
both sides of the truth.
On the set, preach.
Hey, you know what I was thinking, bro? We should do like a grandpa skit. Me and you dress up like grandpas and go and do stupid shit.
I for sure do that.
That shit go crazy. That shit go crazy.
But how I be looking at this shit? Nigga, you threw me off, nigga. You fucking threw me off.
Cause you keep doing the grandpa voice.
Oh God, but a nigga, I don't know, bro.
TikTok viral.
TikTok viral.
What's up with the no jumper thing, man? 50 Crips pulled up the no jumper.
It wasn't even that many Crips, though.
It wasn't even that many Crips.
And why niggas can't be artists? Why 50 artists didn't get?
Y'all shut the party down.
Hey, look, you know, I sure hate having the wrong narrative. I grabbed my narrative from you. I had the content. I could have put my content out before the content creator who struck first, but he struck first and said 100 Crips. So me not even looking at it, I'm like, damn, I got this content. I look, I'm like, damn, all these Crips out here, all these black people Crips. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they just through the narrative, man.
I came at the ass end too. Like after all that shit, like police was there. I was mad because I wasn't there to be able to like to really just like kind of talk to Lush a little bit, you know.
You met Adam too. You know Adam.
Yeah, I know Adam. I've been on No Jumper a few times.
Let me tell him, man. What's crazy is
look,
this is the story, bro. I'm gonna just break it down real quick and simple. You feel me? So basically, we was invited up there, mind you, me, 80 bands. We've been up there before, man. About 15 thick. 15 thick, you know, 15, you know, we'll do.
It says you like to party.
Yeah.
We like the party bus with you.
We partying, man. We partying, man. Mind you, me and bro do shows. We've been doing shows for years.
For sure, nigga, artists, man, artistry. You feel me?
People that come support us all the time. The same faces.
We got entourage.
Yeah,
most definitely.
Entourage.
Most definitely.
So boom, you know, So basically, we was lied to. You feel me? And this ain't no diss to Adam 22 because talking to him on the phone and blah, he didn't know about none of this shit. Lush ass was lying to us, and me seeing him every day on No Jumper, inviting us last time without no email, I thought it was cool. I never knew about no emails. I never seen no emails, knew nothing about no emails. You feel me? So boom. So he telling us, oh, I'm sending messages. A week before that, we was supposed to be there. Oh man, Adam canceled. Man, the schedule got hectic. They supposed to do something different today. We gonna do it next week. Mind you, I got Blue Cinco out here, Poncho, J Outlaw. They got them with me, and they don't live out here, bro. So you feel me? They out here.
Yeah. Niggas tripping. Niggas
So,
like, hold on.
now,
No,
they waited for a week.
That's gonna piss the nigga off. We all out here like nigga.
So now they
we
waited for a week.
Oh God.
Day comes. He telling me all this. Woo. He tried to hit me with some crazy shit. Like, man, I just want to get you today. You know, we need to shine on you. I said, man, that ain't the don't do.
Who hit you with that Lush or Al?
Yeah. No, Lush. Lush. So I seen him like, nah, something going on. Nah, tell everybody pull up though. We still gonna get it cracking. Whoa. Bam. We pull up. Wow. Come to find out, Adam didn't even know Jumper was closed. Come to find out.
Wow. Yeah, because they talk about Adam was in there with the plug girl.
He was in there plugging the business.
He plug talking.
Yeah, he was in there plugging. You feel me? So boom.
50 blacks show up. He in there plugging. Like, what the fuck
they
going on?
They on the camera. We got a truck and all that. We got a truck. We got all type of shit. We got
I hate
niggas.
how that shit.
You feel me?
I hate how that shit went though, because you know, like I know, it's hard to even get next to important people. When I say important, people are important when it comes to the business that you in. Now,
For sure.
Right? Now, if they was if we was playing basketball, these people wouldn't be important to us because we could care less about
all that other shit.
Yeah, we need some basketball coaches.
People.
So these
Family,
are,
friends,
I look at them like
aunties.
important people. So my thing is, everybody had to understand that it's hard to get next to these people. Like, you got to know somebody that knows somebody or something, and then when you do, it's a pecking order, like Ant's talking about. You got to wait your turn. You ain't going to get the big interview, or you ain't going to get to go to No Jumper the first time. Like my interview at No Jumper, my first interview was the one on Melrose.
Right.
I didn't get to go to the building. Yeah. I went to the one in Melrose when I did it with 600. And I was very much appreciative. Right. But I couldn't invite all type of people like I wanted to. And I said, you know, I'm still going to go, though. Right. Because I need to get myself in the door. Right. So when it comes to, like, everybody that wanted to come with you, shout out to everybody. You so much of a real nigga.
To everybody.
He put himself on the line because he could have just went by himself, or he could have just grabbed me like that was the first plans. Right. But he like, man, I want to have everybody share this experience because a lot of these motherfuckers won't ever even enter this building. Right. You know, unless they know somebody that knows somebody. And a lot of these, you know, it'd be hard to get certain places, you feel me? And I feel like you did your shit.
These important people.
The communication was,
and these important people in the community
just a little off.
They got great things going on, and like he said, man, a lot of people don't have the platform to explain it, and they were, you'll never be here, you'll never come up here, man. So since I got this opportunity, and I've been there before, twice, you feel me? So I'm like, man, let me put my community on. You dig?
It was just that communication on me.
Maybe one of them a crack on this motherfucker.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Back at y'all, man. Yeah, so pertaining to the little, you know what I'm saying, No Jumper little fiasco the other day, you know, it was a lot of social media, you know what I'm saying, play. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of clickbait, you know what I'm saying, a lot of things threw out there. So like I said, I had spun a narrative that it was 50 Crips by way of seeing some other content that said it was 100 Crips. It wasn't that many Crips. And even Crip don't just automatically explains who a person is. You know, these people are human beings, these people are artists, these people, I'm saying, there's people out here that's trying to, you know what I'm saying, create a living and stuff like that. So these are other people that was in the entourage right there. So, you know, I'm going to let them introduce themselves, you know what I'm saying, starting with the homie over here, you know what I'm saying.
Hell yeah. Shit, Rick Rock 562, I'm from Long Beach, east side of Long Beach.
Chatting with the homie right here.
Bags. I'm St. Louis. Got a production company, Diamond Pressure Pros. Diamond Pressure Pros. So, you know, how y'all doing?
Like the production company?
Yeah, man. I'm a student over at the LA Film School.
Oh yeah, for
so
sure.
I'm going through the bachelor's program over there. So
that's hella dope.
I got
hella dope.
I got my engineering degree from Nelly School of Music in St. Louis. So I'm pairing them. So
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm doing a double up.
You got a lot of partnerships going on right now, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
St. Louis, yeah, very important. Yeah.
What the homie right here, what you do, bro?
Yeah, shit, I make music, man.
Another artist, rapping, you know what I'm saying, out of Long Beach, you know what I'm saying, out the
20s. Dodge Network and shit.
That's what's up. So I'm pointing that out. Baby. I'm saying that to say, so you know,
Dodge baby, like
yeah,
a real Dodge baby, man.
So you know, I'm just you know letting them introduce themselves because, like I said, you know, it was the narrative spun. So these was just some of the people that was a part of the entourage that was just coming up there, and I guess, you know, you brought them by way of you to try to just like get them the No Jumper experience, get them in the door, being that you've been there. Because I ain't gonna lie, like me, this how I fancy it. This how I get down in life, right? And this is how I really feel about the No Jumper and like everything. Like a lot of people be feeling like shit is old to them. Like if I start a company and I start a business with my money and whatever I want to do with it and whoever I want to allow in this motherfucker, that's what I'm gonna do with it. I don't care who feel what type of way. You know what I'm saying? So even with that, even before I had been on No Jumper, before I went up there with Whack, a lot of people used to be telling me like, oh, bro, they hating on you, bro. Oh, bro, why they ain't called you up there? They called this person up there. They called that person up there. And I used to be telling people, I used to be like, hey, bro, Adam 22 don't know me. That man don't owe me shit. Regardless of me on content, doing content on the scene, he don't owe me nothing. Am I mad at him anything? Hell no, I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at No Jumper, none of that. Nigga, ain't no beef with them. But I'm not gonna lie, at times I did, at some episodes I did used to look at certain shows and be like, damn man, why is this dude up there? Yeah. Like how he up there and I'm not up there. Right. But still with all integrity and being a man, that man don't owe me shit. You feel me? So he ain't that's his shit, you feel me?
He won't up there.
On God, but no, so you know, I was just
like I said, like man, we were just like misled, and feel me? You know, Lush, you know, I don't know if the fentanyl is getting to his brain or whatnot. You feel me? But you know, we need to just, you know, now, you know, it brought us closer together too. I could say the end of it, you know, it came out great. Hell yeah, to the community, turned up, man. You feel me?
Exactly. I was laughing. I was laughing when I see the cake, because I see the cake shit to the next morning, right? I look up and they out there, but they like, look, man, we brought the cake. Then I see the other members on camera, man.
And the homie like, we can make our own cake. But no, shout out to the cake, though. I'm going to say one thing about the cake is, the cake was from Sav. Shout out Sav. Shout out Hub Boy. You know, they Southsiders. You know, they brought the Southsider community. Shout out my Southsiders, man. And that was their appreciation to the you know, the black community.
Hell yeah.
To bring them to something like this, man. That they always, you know, the kids watch. They watch. The kids happy. Like,
real quick. I know it's kind of random, and I don't even mean to stop you, but man, I kind of forgot something, and I could have said it. I could have said it at the end, but we are supposed to say it at the beginning, you know what I'm saying, man. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, to Klitchy, you know what I'm saying, 9-3, because that's who's housing us, you feel me? That's you know, that's where we at, and like I ain't gonna even lie, and no, for real.
Shout out to Klitchy 9-3.
What they did for us, you don't get this rollout and layout a lot of places you go. You know, we came in here, you feel me? On everything, you know, they fed us, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Great beverages and all that, you feel me? So shout out to them
first and foremost. Come back, you need a nigga in here, or you need anybody, man, let me know, bro.
So shout out to them first and foremost.
You know, Armenian food.
No, we broke bread like we was at the concert.
Hey, Armenian food. And that shit was stupid fire.
Super fire.
I got some right
lamb,
there.
chicken, all that shit.
So how was a No Jumper experience for you, my guy?
All right, so
don't leave the cake out too.
I'm not gonna leave the cake out. The cake was the icing on the cake.
You
know, that morning, you know, I was in the group chat. You know, he added me to the group chat, so I'm seeing everything too. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? So when it happened, when he told me what happened, I said, dang, bro, you know, this was one of those situations that could have been avoided if the individuals who caused the miscommunication just came out and had a conversation.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Problem solved. You ain't got to go with that. You know, you got to remember they got a lot of PTSD going on, so they think, oh man, but it's a false alarm. You know what I'm saying? So they false alarm and call the police. Right. It's not, ain't no smoke out there. You know what I'm saying? The fire alarm going off. You know what I'm saying? They just should have just had the conversation.
It's just what it is. Not to cut you off and let you talk it, but something sprung in my mind from what you said. It's different. It's a different effect. It is what it is. Like, it's just the world we living in. It's a different effect from seeing 30 to 50 black people to. It's a difference from seeing 30 to 50 black people versus 30 to 50 white people.
Facts.
Oh yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying. It's just what
you know. We got tattoos on our face. Half on fresh out
different swag. You feel me? Like, what's going on?
But at the same time, with
all
all of that being said, though, that's a fact. But still, the type of business that was being, the type of business
It's
transaction
hip-hop,
that was going on.
This was comes.
You know what I'm
feel me,
saying?
too?
This is a transaction, so you can't be
especially
afraid
the black
of
community too. And that
what
no
you
jumper.
know what I'm saying?
You know,
And if
they-
you are
but-
afraid,
but-
it's
but-
okay to be afraid.
But look at from this aspect. So if let's just say from what he say, I'm Adam 22. So all right, let's just say this, because I'm a well-rounded person, and like I'm really not unbiased. Like I'm a person.
Same
Even
here,
if you
same
do
here.
something to me,
Open-minded,
even
yeah.
if you do something to me, I'm gonna be mad. Like if I don't press play right off the back, I am a nigga that's gonna sit back and smoke and be like, man, what the fuck made him do this dumb shit? I'ma really like ask myself
That's
let me
how
try
I
to
am.
get in this weird nigga mind and
how
figure
I
out. So
Yeah, same
that's
here.
exactly
just saying,
how I
all right, y'all
am.
looking
Like,
y'all looking at
I
Adam
put
22.
myself in other people's shoes and shit, and that's what I did with that nigga Lush. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
So y'all looking at
because if I didn't like de-escalate the situation, you know, it would have went a whole nother way. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Yeah.
And I kind of felt like, you know, like it had to be some miscommunication and shit going on.
automatically
and shit.
clicked in because you
So-
know you're not on that. You know what I'm saying?
because
So-
you got to
Yeah.
understand
You know
this.
you're not on that.
Lying,
I
lying.
felt-
He was lying. He was
Yeah,
lying.
But you got to
yeah,
understand
yeah,
this, and I'm
yeah.
gonna let bro finish.
Yeah.
Let me get this out real quick. People looking at the aspect, okay, he got Brick Baby working in there 60s. He got 4X's working in there 40s. He got whoever else in there, wherever they from, it don't matter. He housed gang members in there, like he get them jobs. I'm saying, like, you know, he helps out or whatever.
Sure.
So people looking at it from the aspect being that now you seeing 50 of these 4 extras and Brick Baby show up, what you scared about because it's unannounced. Nigga, I don't know that y'all coming. Lush called y'all, but I don't know. So I'm in here with the bitches. I look up at y'all like, man, what the fuck is going on out there?
Especially when you open that
just
door.
is what it is.
You
And it's
open
our
that
culture,
door
look.
and then you just be
Hey,
like,
so-
oh
Look how
shit.
look how our culture
You know what I'm
looks.
saying? Like, oh shit.
But see, I'm only giving.
scared
I'm
Man,
of
looking-
the
shout out Adam
motherfucker,
22,
like,
man. With all love to
you
No
know,
I'm looking
Jumper,
at
man.
it,
And
my
Adam, you know.
experience was
Yeah,
from a
man.
different
Shout out
standpoint
to No
because, you know,
Jumper, man.
I know Travis. I
Yeah.
don't know them,
For sure.
but from the background that I come from, like I was a celebrity bodyguard for like
Yeah.
a long time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say a very long time. You know what I'm
Bodyguard
saying?
for me.
Yeah. So whenever I'm in a situation or I see a situation or I'm in the midst of a situation, bro, you know, that's energy. You know what I'm saying? I can feel the energy was
feel the
off when
energy.
because look, when we pulled
feel the
up, I
energy.
beat Travis there. We pulled up, I went in, I went
That's
in the
for
back.
sure.
And I came out and I parked right on the side of the wall because, you know, they got that little door right there.
Yeah.
So I parked right on the side
Energy
of the
for
wall because
sure.
I got my camera crew with me. You know what I'm saying? We getting all the BTS for them and stuff. And so as we unpacking and pulling the cameras out and stuff, bruh come out was like, hey, I don't know what y'all was told, but y'all got to get out of here.
Josh. And Josh came out.
He's like,
he
y'all
was
gotta
so
get out of here
scared,
right
man.
now.
Josh was so
He
scared.
said, I don't know
bro.
what
He
they
was
told
shaking
y'all,
like
but
this.
y'all got to get out of
You
here.
got to touch him like
And I
Josh.
turned around, right,
Yeah.
because he was saying it kind of like,
Yeah.
he was saying it like,
For
like,
sure.
like he was standing, not like he was firm. He wasn't trying to
Oh, right,
start
yeah,
nothing. He was
firm.
firm. Like,
What you talking
like
about? What you talking about, Josh?
I don't know his name, bro.
Yeah, 'cause a
We
couple
was-
people came out.
he
Everybody
wasn't
but
he
Adam.
wasn't rude.
Everybody but Adam.
He wasn't rude. He was professionally stern and firm in the motherfucker.
Okay.
Shaking though, bro.
Yo, yeah. So
What I do? What I do, bro?
my partner
What
sitting
I
in the
do?
car.
Did I touch him? I said, Josh, I rubbed his back. I said, you gonna be all right. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you, Josh.
Yeah.
He had to calm him down, like calm down, bro. Like it's nothing going on.
For all that. You feel me?
He's like a
No,
fool
I
in a
understand.
around
then
a
looking
bunch
at
of big
him.
bulls. You don't know which one finna.
Then looking at
He
him.
feel like everything finna
On
bite his
everything.
ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, because he probably looking at it like, damn, my job on the line. Too.
So
Like,
what I
Adam
did-
don't want to come to the
So
door.
when he said it-
like, damn, we got to come to the door to try to fend him off. And if we don't go, he gonna be looking at us like, shit, what y'all sitting around for?
I did whack hit me.
everything.
Then whack hit me like, bro, man, you better leave, man. They gonna fuck around and call the police.
Oh yeah, for
Hey,
sure.
look.
Next thing you know, one,
Whack,
two,
look.
three.
Look. No, look.
I'm like,
me and Wack sat on the
dang, what
phone,
the
nigga,
fuck?
for like 40 minutes. We talk about that. We talk about this. We talk about that, nigga. We talk about TV shows, nigga. The
Hey,
police
look,
pull up
but
on
one
us.
thing I did see though, when the police was out there though, the police just seemed like they tried to press on y'all. Just seemed like
You
they
know
was
why?
just
Let me
low.
t-
Burbank
let me tell you why.
police seem like
You
they
think
real
different?
loud.
Did they press on you why not? Let me tell you.
They seem like they real loud.
Did they press on
They
you?
follow protocol. Like
And then
they were
let me-
just like
let me
assessing
tell you-
the
Hey,
situation.
Let me tell you why
way
Burbank
different.
PD wasn't tripping on us. And
They
I had an
wouldn't,
open
'cause
bottom. I could have went to jail. You see me open?
Yeah,
bottom.
man.
When we was out there, we
Cuz
showed
had
them
the
everything.
bottle,
Shout out
cuz.
J Outlaw.
On rolling.
J Outlaw broke
bottle,
it down. You
cuz.
feel me? J Outlaw broke it down to woo. They said, man, y'all ain't in the wrong, man. As long as y'all not
He
on their
did.
property,
Yeah.
do y'all thing.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
That was dope. That
Until
was
we
dope.
went on the property and Les kept bringing us back. Oh, Adam gonna let us bring the cameras. Oh, I'm about to book a pair space right now. The homie Blue Cinco took his phone like, nigga, you better book it right now.
Yeah, book it.
He
Yeah, hell
bullshit.
yeah. Hell
Bullshit
yeah.
it again. So
That's
now
when
you
they was starting to like really get
everybody
on.
now.
Cuz.
Now
Like,
everybody on the property.
they was really like,
Now
you
you got
know,
50
really
people on the
getting
property.
on, cuz, you know,
feel me?
like
Man.
really getting on, cuz, like, and like me, cuz, like I could feel energy and shit like that, man. I've been through a lot of shit. I went through a near death experience, so like,
Yeah.
a nigga. You
feel
know, a
that
nigga's
shit.
senses is like way, like I don't know. After
For
that
sure.
shit, is just shit just be way different.
Yeah,
cuz,
man.
like,
Yeah,
shit just
yeah,
be way
yeah,
different.
6 cents.
You feel
You know
me?
what I'm saying? Yes,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
for sure.
saying?
Niggas
So,
spiritually
like,
entwined.
on everything. So like, you know,
That's tuned
like
into your
with
life.
Lush
Most
situation,
definitely,
like I already seen what would have went down and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Right.
you know, I made sure I stayed by cuz. And I told cuz, like, you know, just chill, cuz. I started talking to the homies and shit. We're talking to my niggas from 60s and shit like that. You know, we all rolling. You know, I'm from 20s and shit. I'm from Long Beach and shit. But, you know, I de-escalated the situation and shit, like, calm that whole little shit down and shit. Because,
Right,
you know,
right.
niggas was really on,
Right, 'cause
cuz.
he kept playing with us.
Niggas was really on,
I did, 'cause he
cuz.
kept
for
playing
sure.
with
I'm
us.
Cause
finna-
like, look,
He
He
that's
said,
why
I'm
I
gonna
understand
buy the
both
cake, I'm gonna
spectrums.
do
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
he
do
kept
this, I'm
playing
gonna do
with
that.
us.
You know
Come
what I'm
back in 30
saying?
minutes. We about to
You
fix
know?
this. Oh, wait, go down the street. Come back in 30 minutes. That's the only reason we
Yeah.
stayed out there. We
Look,
was down
and
there.
look, I only,
Hell
look, I
yeah.
met Lush. I met him at No Jumper when I first went there. He seemed like a cool dude. Then I seen him again. You know what I'm saying? One of the homies from Nutty, you know what I'm saying? I gave me an invitation to come to the little battle rap thing Get You Got. He just had, I'm saying, in
Yeah.
Compton at the airport across the street from the Grandies, right? I seen him again when I was leaving on my way out the door, you feel me? So I ain't really like never had any interactions with him other than that. You know, we follow each other, you know, he posted some shit for me and shit.
Yeah.
But like, man, that's one thing. Like, yeah, man, I be real stern. Like with communication, like in communication, people
On
say
everything.
communication.
On everything.
I understood that ain't even really the key. Understanding.
Understanding.
That's the fucking
Overstanding,
key.
bro.
And like, yeah, but if I understand, I overstand.
Yeah, but-
so it's like
Hell
you
yeah.
keep telling me to come. I would have went probably crazy. I would have tripped.
Yeah,
like the
hell
second
yeah.
time. All right, one time you got that. The second, like, go down the street, 30 minutes, come by, nigga, what the fuck is going on, nigga?
But
Just
see, that's
let
what
me know.
That's exactly what happened, bro.
It ain't gonna happen today. My bad, I fucked up.
I did. You got
Yeah.
niggas from the community. Nigga, we out there. We got Hennessy bottles. Cause really, we were supposed to pop Mary, do the little shit. So now we done popped our bottles. You done told us to come back.
Most
We done took
definitely.
another
Everything, you
cup.
feel me?
You told us to come back. We done had another cup. We on that now.
Yeah, we ready.
Most
We
definitely.
ready.
You know how that
we
goes.
ready.
Most definitely.
And that's the
For
real
sure.
community that y'all
Feel me?
speak about.
No, you
That's-
guys said, man,
that's
you
what's
did
around.
have some, and you did have some Crips out there. You had
Yeah.
some
Then-
members out
then
there.
he
So
said he was-
yeah,
Faces
for
of the
He was
sure.
he was
You
he
know
was
that
he was
that's
booking a
familiar.
whole nother, you know, booking a whole nother studio and all that type of shit, you feel me? And we was supposed to slide over there type shit, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what everybody in their head, you know, that's what niggas is thinking and shit, you feel me? And that shit didn't go down like that. You feel me? So that's how niggas had got, like, you know, pressured up and shit like that, you feel
Sure.
me? So that's how that shit right there started and shit, cuz. So, you know, when that shit started, cuz, and, you know, shit just started going, you know, shit just started going left, cuz.
No,
But, like,
no,
when I was by Lush, cuz, I felt this energy and shit, you know? I feel like
What
what
his
he
energy
was
was
trying
telling
to
you?
do, I felt like he was really trying to be genuine.
trying to fix it, but it was out of his
I
hands.
felt like he was really trying to be genuine and shit. That's why I stood there, you feel me, and talked to the homies and shit, you feel me? My niggas from 60s and shit like that, you know, and cooled it down and shit like that, you feel me?
Yeah,
because
I just
they
feel
was
it.
heated up and shit like that, you feel me?
No. Even when I was seeing you walking in the street like nigga on Main Street with the bottle. Man, I seen him. Look, he in the street with the bottle. Main Street,
like,
nigga.
you know, I'm like, cuz, like, damn, you know. And then I tell Lush, like, hey, man, when we go to this studio, you gonna slide with me. You feel me?
Yeah.
And make sure you slide with me so you be good, you know?
Nigga, let's like, man, they got me
everything,
get in the
you
car
feel
with the
me?
Crips, man. They
You know?
tripping.
But
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if that's
he like, damn, Rick Rock, like,
But
you
the
know,
part that he
I
explaining right
appreciate
now,
it.
the
I
part that-
appreciate it. Like, you know.
And see, and that's the part that would have pissed me off is to keep on coming back and we about to book the pier space because this is my thing. It's Lush. This how nigga. Once I seen a crowd like that, your first thing in your mind is to de-escalate.
Yeah.
Man, hey, look, Adam, this was going on. I told him. Boom, I ain't know it was going to be like this. You know what I'm saying? But these people that already have been up here before, can we run it? If we can't run it, man, I'm coming out right. Y'all look, man, Adam on BS today. I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I told him I didn't know it was going to be like this, and he said it ain't going to happen. And, you know, shit, I don't know if somebody was going to get off, if he was going to have to take some lumps, but I'm just being real with y'all. Look, it's my fuck up, but Adam, he ain't have it. He got some plug talk shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we going to have to reschedule or something.
If I wasn't there, it would have happened, bro. Yeah. It for sure would have happened, bro.
And that's
for sure would have happened, bro.
That's the part that's fucked up.
It for sure would have happened, bro.
It to try to make it seem like that was what was happening.
Yeah.
Because he was there with the proper discernment, with the proper energy to feel the atmosphere.
I felt the
he
vibe.
Felt the atmosphere
and I don't know. I'm a good communicator.
As soon as he felt the atmosphere
communicator, you feel me? Like, I'm a good
Adam,
communicator.
so
I was able to communicate. I was able to communicate with my 60 niggas, cuz.
They owe y'all apology.
You feel me? And I was able to, communicate with Lush, and let cuz know and shit like that. So I put two and two together, boom, bam, because they was on cuz. They was on cuz and shit. You feel me?
As a nigga should have. I would have been on cuz. You keep telling me, you tell me too. I like after the first time I heard, the second time would have really. So I don't even think it would have got to a third time. Third time probably would have like and no disrespect to him because I don't want to disrespect no man, but we just talking about in general status. Like that should have get a nigga slapped.
Fired up.
You playing for? It was like a blessing in disguise.
Cake and all that type of shit.
What happened? What happened to them? What happened that day was really it was a blessing in disguise. Here's the blessing right here. The blessing is this: they try to defame you and demean your true character, right, based on your track record. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And now that you moving as you're getting into your philanthropy. You know what I'm saying? You're becoming a community activist. And what a community activist is back home in St. Louis, you got my godfather.
And the other word you told me this morning, the word you told me this morning?
The philanthropy. So back home, the philanthropist in my neighborhood, my godfather, his name is DeJuan Robertson. He was a coach. He played basketball, you know what I'm saying? He was a philanthropist. My father, Louis LeGrand, he's a philanthropist. You know what I'm saying? They always do things for the community. And what I always seen them do is diffuse the issues, the fire that's finna break out. Because we used to go to the YMCA on the west side. That's a whole nother hood. I'm from the south side. You know what I'm saying? But DeJuan brought all us in there playing basketball, but we used to be in that motherfucker. Bang.
It was
my mom almost had to pump, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all type of things that going on. So, but I don't want to get far-fetched on that. But what I'm saying is they really they showed off your community activists. That's what y'all do. Y'all in the community to diffuse the bullshit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? They got it right. So and that's what y'all did. They really lighted what y'all do because, like you said, bro, I'm right there. I've been doing, I done worked this in clubs in St. Louis, East St. Louis, all over the country, bro. And when that energy finished, it's finna go down in this motherfucker. Yeah, it could have went down.
No, for sure.
It could have went down, but boom, boom.
For sure.
And everybody else, Blue Cinco, everybody out there was out there navigating, you know what I'm saying?
Navigating.
And advocating for bro, you know what I'm saying?
On positivity.
They advocating them. They was like,
that's on
when the police pulled up,
and we off Henderson.
When the police pulled up, we was down,
whole nother way. Like, for real.
Poncho the Pop Store, a couple other cats, Tallulah. We was down in the alley, and we was shooting stuff, just little footage and stuff down, but the billboard. So when the police pulled up, Jay Outlaw, he go right to him like boom and holla at him. Yeah, that was the first time they pulled up.
Travis Ford. The police looked for Travis Ford.
Yeah, that was the first one that pulled up.
Said, I'm Travis Ford.
Yeah.
And after the first one pulled up, he kind of pulled off and then came back.
Shout out Jay Outlaw, man.
Shout out Jay Outlaw.
All Jay Outlaw music,
man. A solid one, man.
Shout out Jay Outlaw,
man.
Yeah.
So they really helped y'all showcase y'all activists. Y'all really diffused up.
Right.
Yeah.
On some new
A
Black
nuclear
Panther type
bomb.
shit.
You know what I'm
everything.
We
saying?
got a
Everything.
close bond now,
On
bro. It's like,
everything.
man,
On
we on some
everything.
unity, black
yeah,
power,
me and
brown
Lush is
power,
me and Lush
man.
is cool and
We'll
shit,
fuck around
cuz
and
like,
move.
you know.
We'll impress our
Me and
minds
cuz is
for some
cool,
black and
like-
brown type shit. You
Like,
feel me?
cuz really
I mean,
appreciated that shit.
I mean, for me, bro, it can't. I'm gonna just say this,
You
bro.
really appreciated that
you,
shit.
You can't. It can't be no. It really can't. It really ain't. It can't be nothing until the blacks fix their shit, bro.
Facts.
Yeah,
Within
Our
each
shit
other.
ain't fixed,
Sure,
bro.
Yeah, our
for
shit
sure,
ain't
for
fixed,
sure.
bro.
On the
That's what
set,
I'm
our shit ain't even
And
fixed,
I'm
bro.
trying to do great
It's
things.
fake ass. It's fake ass subdivisions, bro.
Yeah,
like,
man.
and that shit gay, bro.
And then it starts with a
like,
lot
and that
of-
shit gay. It's gay for me, for you to be like, you got a subdivision with these niggas.
And that's
like,
why
because if a nigga solid, a nigga solid. You shouldn't have no subdivision with no motherfucker, like, as long as he's not like no child molester, somebody that's a rat, did something wrong, like on some black shit. Like the gang banging aspect, niggas got to get back to cripping community, revolution, and progress, bro.
And that's what a nigga
Hell
pushing.
yeah.
You feel me? Like, you gotta be in your community. Like you got you gotta help. You gotta like birth your community. You gotta rebirth it. You gotta you gotta grow your community, bro. So
And that's why I respect your
bro.
platform, man. You
And
keep
like,
it real, man.
no, cause like
man,
for
you
me, this
straight
what it is,
up,
bro.
what it
Like
really
for me,
is.
I be on some black shit, but I like black people, the way we experience shit be crazy. Like,
Hell yeah.
we see each other. Like, I'll be walking down the street, see you or you see me, and we instantly like warning, hairs come up, or I'm frown up on you.
Where you from?
But you see another race, and you just
you just-
like,
Hey, how's
like,
it going?
and this could be the
Yeah.
motherfucker that come
You know
behind
what
you
I'm
and slice your throat,
Yeah.
because you
Hell
don't even
yeah.
see him as a common enemy. So me,
Exactly.
like, I'll be the same with everybody. Like, bro, unless I feed off your energy.
Yeah,
I like I'm laid back, but I'm with all the gangster shit, and I'm not gonna tuck my tail whatsoever.
A lot of that.
So if you come with some
love
gangster shit, we gonna get to it. If you want to be cool, we gonna be cool. If you want to be cordial, we can be cordial. If you don't want to talk, we don't gotta talk.
And that,
But if you
nigga,
disrespect me
that
on the set, I'ma
energy,
press
nigga,
play.
That
Like,
shit is real, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit is
My
real.
cousin
That's what I
is
said.
here.
A lot of this shit,
So
man.
for
We need
niggas
to.
that don't
press
understand
play,
about
for sure.
energy and y'all don't feel
Yeah.
energy,
Hell
y'all need
yeah.
to tap
And look,
deeper
press
into
up. Look,
yourself.
Look,
nigga.
and a lot of this shit too, I could say come from a like different. I'm not gonna say what YouTubers or whatnot. A lot of these YouTubers out here we be holding each other down, man. You don't see that from all these other states. And, it's the West Coast.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
holding each
yeah.
other down. You dig?
Yeah.
So if a lot of these niggas to get off that bullshit, man, and get on some positive
Yeah.
shit and get back
That's
on this
exactly
music
what
shit,
gotta
man.
happen.
Let's push together, man,
That's
like
exactly
it used to be.
exactly what it got.
Feel me? We
what
push
gotta
together,
happen
man.
and
We can
shit.
show them. That's why we not accepted.
Nigga, you notice, like, nigga, back then, shit, way before my time, you feel me? I'm young and a motherfucker, though.
Yeah.
You know, but, you know, a nigga grew up at a young age.
Shout out
and
my
shit.
young cousin, man.
Yeah,
You understand
yeah,
that?
You know, I've been on my own.
I'm gonna get
since
him
I was-
right.
I've been on my own since I was 14 years old. You feel
Sure,
me? So
yeah.
I was like, you know, I
Real
was
trooper.
forced to grow up. And then I had my child when I was like 14. You
Sure,
feel me? So
sure.
you know, a nigga was like you know, forced to grow up and shit like that. You know. And I couldn't hang around with niggas that was like my age and shit. I had to hang around like older niggas and shit.
Right, facts.
You know, I couldn't really
That's how it
hang
was
around
to
niggas
me.
my
Like,
age
yeah,
and
for
shit.
Right.
sure.
I
That's
hung
definitely-
around with niggas that was, you know, older than me and shit like that. You feel me?
Right.
And then, you know, like, you know, I learned a lot of shit. You know, I learned a lot of shit. I learned a lot of, you know, communication and shit like that. Like back then, you know, a nigga was wild. A nigga was wild, like super wild. But now, like, you know, a nigga be more like chiller now. You know, I always been observing and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, cool, calm, collective, and observing and shit like that. But you know, like, you know, a nigga changed a lot, like a whole lot. Like, you know,
That's good shit,
even
bro.
like the
You
little
gonna keep growing too.
little videos and shit like that that's been floating around and shit like that. You know, cause you know the homies know how niggas get down and shit like
Yeah,
that. You
yeah.
feel me? Like, you know, everybody thinking like, you know, I'm just waiting for the right time to crack off on him. You know, like, oh, look at hey, that's that nigga Rick Rock 562 in the back. He finna crack off on him. Look, oh damn, he done blocked this exit.
Hey,
like,
so,
look,
hey,
man, like,
562. That's your old area code, right?
That's our area code.
It's still 562.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, because I've been hearing that a lot lately with the 20. So I ain't gonna even lie. Add the catch me, called me off the back. I'm like, what the hell? This nigga talking about 562. That nigga don't equal to 20, right? But then it came back to me. I'm like, oh, cuz, and juvenile hall.
And when niggas really don't know, nigga.
And juvenile hall.
You know what 562 really stand for, nigga? If you look at it on your phone, what a lot of motherfuckers don't know, 562, you feel me? That shit is LOC. That shit is low. That's on rolling 20s, cuz. That shit is low, cuz.
Yeah.
That shit is low.
I ain't gonna even lie, right? It took me back to juvenile hall. I don't know if this gang out there no more. It should be this Asian gang out there called fucking No Respect. FNR, fucking No Respect gang.
Oh, okay.
And it was this dude named BC, Baby Chat Dog. He had the 562 tatted on him. I'm like, Baby Chat Dog did have that 562 on him.
I seen a nigga from Hoover with a 562 tat before. I thought he was from Long Beach, but he wasn't.
I know he
had a 562 tat on him and shit like that. But I forgot what Hoover he was from and shit. But I know it added up to whichever one he was from and shit though.
So what made y'all leave? How y'all leave? You know what I'm saying? So
police came.
The
police came, time to roll.
No.
Yeah,
that ain't what happened. This what happened,
That was
bro.
why I left.
Look, this what happened.
yeah,
By
that's
this
what I
time,
got
the Hennessy halfway gone. we like 10 blunts in now. And what happened is, so they kept going back and forth, but by the time the second time came down, he came down. You gotta remember, I do bodyguard work, so I'm taking mental notes. I'm watching everything, but I'm still, you know what I'm saying?
I'm observing.
So he coming to me.
Job.
He coming to us. So I'm like, bro, what's going on? He said, he didn't come tell me. Somebody else. I said, what's going on? What Trav? He said, man. They keep turning them back. So you know what I'm saying? They went up there again. It took them 30 minutes. By the second time they went, they was like, man, if they ain't letting us go in this time, we out of here. Yeah. They was already planning to leave. We was finna leave. Well, the problem became, why the fuck you call the police?
Police,
bro?
now the police.
You ain't
Yeah,
even all these folks right now, bro.
Like, man,
you know what I'm saying?
So when they caught the
like,
police,
damn,
so
man,
let me ask y'all this.
Let
me ask y'all this. So when they caught the police,
I'm like, oh hell no, like nigga.
So they caught the police.
Nigga, I walked in no jumper, like nigga, like hell shit.
So when they caught the police, that made y'all get more stupider, basically.
They didn't get stupid. It wasn't stupid. It was like,
I'm like, oh
it's like a
hell
slap
no,
in the face.
nigga.
Disrespectful, man. Like you ain't gonna do
really like pissed off.
You
like,
disrespecting
man,
my business standpoint. You disrespecting the bond,
my portfolio,
the dialogue that we done had together. You disrespected all of that.
No.
Like all of that was a play. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the only aspect of me that you know, and it's almost like you know me. I'm a conspiracy theorist. So had it been done to me, I'm gonna be like, man, y'all playing this shit
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? This is one of y'all publicity stunts. Now, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, playing this
made me a publicity stunt.
That nigga Lush did come out and he said, like, look, man, I really advise you guys to go because the police is gonna come. Like, you know, he said
when
that
he said
shit.
that, I was already ready.
I'm like, oh shit, man, fuck.
I don't even want these folks.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even want to be in their presence. You know what I'm saying? But bruh's still there, so I'm like, right. But here's the now back to the part where the second time they came.
So where? Not to cut you over. So man, I seen some. I don't know if this shit coincide with everything. So where the hell is this graffiti shit coming from? Was No Jumper tagged up?
I heard about that shit. I heard it said fuck No Jumper. It's West LA, nigga. I'm like,
that's a West LA nigga.
No, it said West Side, East Side. I don't know what that come from.
That's rolling.
When
that's
you went,
crack.
and that ain't nothing
That's
against
crazy.
nothing. That was against Lush. If they wasn't against. I mean, I ain't saying I don't know nothing against it, but they saying, you feel me?
Oh yeah, hold on. We got to. Oh yeah, man. I almost forgot a main topic, man. We got to bring this up.
When you slide, you go right back. Ain't no wait till tomorrow.
We got to bring this up.
I can say.
Nah, that's real shit though.
Ace.
That's real shit though.
Hey, so man, what happened with you? with you in this little situation, this money bag roll situation, the first time in No Jumper, they try to say that's why y'all didn't get let in because the first time merch came up.
I want to hear that shit too.
Look, what's crazy about that? And
Nigga see the camera footage.
I want to hear that shit, cuz.
Nigga see the camera footage.
That's on rolling. I want to hear that shit.
You know, let me say it like this, man. Yeah. First thing first, I want to apologize to Adam for that, man. No Jumper for that, man. As a man, I did something stupid. I was intoxicated, man. I was intoxicated, you know. And
players fuck up.
Yeah, players fuck up. And I admit my wrongs as a man. The one thing about a man gonna do, he gonna admit it's wrong. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong.
For sure.
You feel me? And I was intoxicated. I was drinking Hennessy. I was drinking Clear and champagne. I was not in my right mind. So other than that, boom. So I was just willy-nilly, man. We was in there partying, man. Last time we was in there 15 thick partying, having fun and shit. So I was just on some other shit. I'm like, man, I'm about to get us some shirts. So I snatched like 10 shirts. Whoop. And then I thought about it, though. I thought about it. When I came out, I thought about it. And I told Moneybag, the homie, I told him, like, boom, boom, put these back. And he was like, yeah, man, this ain't right, man. Put it back. I'm like, boom. He said, you know what? I'm going to put it back. Boom. I said, here. What? He gonna put it back.
And look, and not to cut you, and not to cut you off. So I'm gonna let you finish. And I think, from my standpoint, that was the wrong thing. You supposed to stop money bags. Like, nah, bro. I grabbed it. I'm gonna go put this shit back because you letting him put it back made it seem like as if he just did the right thing. Like he told you, like, no, you can't still don't do this. Whether he did or not. But like, nigga, nah, bro. I took it, bro. Nigga, I'm gonna go put it back.
See, Moneybag, he look when Moneybag, we've been rocking for a long time now. He looking like a big brother to me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna put it back. You feel me? And that's my big brother, cuz. So, boom, you know. So he went.
No, but big brother should have made you go put it back.
Yeah. Oh, my fear. But then at the same time, you know what they say about double backing? When you double back, somebody came back. By the time he was coming out, somebody of the No Jumper was coming out. Boom, seen him. Hey, what's going on? Boom, 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 boom. Made it look like it was him, so I had to. Like, no, that was me.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
Then I apologize though.
If he would have made you take it back,
that
would have been you been the one when I could explain. Oh, I had grabbed his merch. I seen it.
I wasn't gonna let him go down though. I told him it was
for
me.
Sure.
I said, man, it was me, straight up.
Sure,
I wasn't gonna let him go down like that.
Yeah, but you see, like you somebody that's in a social media space. You feel me?
Right.
And so you see how it is. It like even in this content creator space, like how motherfuckers clickbait and spin narratives because how the video came out just had you looking like whoop, and then you know, bro, like man, you know, thank you for exonerating me.
Yeah.
Like because it's like
one thing. Shit, that shit'd be out for 1 second, nigga.
Yeah.
And somebody got it, and it's probably about like 20, 30 videos out already within 5 minutes.
Yeah,
and everybody got their own narrative. You know what I'm saying?
In the day, I'm an East Side nigga, man. The East Side came out of me. Look, the East Side came for a second. Yeah. But nigga, that was right is right, wrong is wrong. No Jumper. All the staff and No Jumper. I apologize for that, man. That's not my character as a man. You feel me? And I apologize to Adam and No Jumper. And I apologize to everybody that was out there. That was out there that day. You feel me? I apologize to all y'all, man. Tallulah the Virgo. Blue Cinco, Poncho, JL Law, Baby with the big ass booty, the other girl with the biggest booty. Who that? You know what I'm talking about? She had stupid ass. Everybody, man, like everybody that was out there, man. Respect to y'all, man. My 8-4 niggas, my 9-8 niggas. You feel me? It was actually mobs out there, but these people of the community that's doing some entrepreneur
that's like, nigga,
clothing lines.
That's like really a part, lines,
you feel me?
Being a man, bro, is actually sitting back and holding accountability of shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
When you hold accountability of shit, like it's no way, but you gotta respect that shit.
Yeah.
You know, when the man sit back and apologize and hold full accountability for what he did. Nigga gotta respect.
But what's crazy was about that? I was told.
You got a lot of people that don't respect that, bro.
Look, but Louis. But what's crazy about that though? I apologize. We talked about that, but before that,
then you done.
I apologize. Lush told me it was good. Everything. No Jumper fucking with you, tough man. They ain't tripping.
Yeah, they still owe you an apology. They owe you an apology too, bro. So let me come with the community.
Let us show love because I know niggas ain't really fuck with y'all, what y'all got going on. So let me bring some real faces. We gonna record it. We gonna drop the mic. We gonna celebrate. out of my apologies.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now you get
it.
it.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
No, for
You
sure.
feel me?
And I want to get
That's
it, like
what
I
it was
said.
on.
'Cause definitely,
Look.
definitely if I indulge
When you
into
did
it.
that shit,
because-
that's how I know now. You
Yeah,
like, for
no,
sure.
for
Now-
sure. No, because like I
goes
said,
on.
because when you just placing pieces out there, what you got to understand, bro, I view things differently than the normal human
Yeah. No, you're
view
a
things,
real
bro,
nigga.
because
Yeah.
I view things by the laws
want
of
conscience.
human nature, bro.
Right.
So that's why I'm
Hell
able
yeah,
to
me
like
too. Yeah.
both spectrums of things, bro. Whether it
Yeah.
angers me or not, like, man, hold on, you
Yeah.
feel me?
Right.
So when you just seeing one piece of something, like, I mean, that's all you can conclude from.
you know,
So
I be
and
in-
so it's gonna be
Yeah,
different
you
opinions. Like I
gotta-
tell people
like-
all the
like,
time,
you gotta-
me and
you
you
gotta
can be
put
sitting
yourself
here
in
right
other
now,
people's shoes and
and
shit.
these people can put the same movie on, and me and you could be watching this shit at the same time and form different opinions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we experienced
Shout
it
out the
different.
community.
When you say
Shout out the
human
community.
nature's, like, because that's when you said that, like, what you mean? You base it on the laws of human nature.
The laws of human nature,
laws
human
of human
activity,
nature,
a
you
lot,
gotta
a
get
lot,
on that,
Common.
man.
Oh, you saying
You gotta
common
get the,
human
you
nature,
gotta you
or-
gotta get on the
It's
laws
deeper. It's
of
deeper. It's,
human
it's,
nature.
it's deeper than common. You have to read the laws of
hell
human
yeah,
nature.
you
had to read the book, bro.
Oh,
The
yeah,
laws
you gotta
of human
read
nature,
that,
bro.
I gotta
man.
read
You gotta
that.
read.
You
And
have to
that's
read
one
it.
thing
So
I
that's
wanna
why I say
right now.
I experience it.
That's one
Your
thing I want to
nature,
speak on.
even
man.
though it's you
Like,
might not understand your nature more than I understand it because I've divvied off into the laws of human nature
Well,
and
I've learned
human
some things
activity and how
about
they conduct
So I've
themselves.
learned some
And
things
I
about
really
the
want
human
to speak
nature,
about
but
that
so
to the culture
when you-
about reading in certain books that the culture need to be reading and shit like that. You know, I'm a young nigga, but I read. You know what I'm saying? Like I really read. You feel me? Like the laws of human nature. You know, the universal law. You know what I'm talking about, nigga? Numerology.
Yeah,
Astrology,
numerology's a big one.
For sure.
all that shit. I'm into all that shit.
All that shit,
bro.
astrology, man. So
telling
many
you.
books.
When you-
Like I'm
say-
telling
when
you,
say the
and
human nature-
that shit changed your whole perspective of life, bro. Like in manifestation and all that type of shit. Like all that shit is real, my nigga.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like the shit that they be teaching us, they don't want us to know that certain type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But that shit is real. Like
What was your question?
manifestation and all that shit. That shit is real. But yeah, go ahead, Brody. I didn't mean to
wasn't-
cut you off.
No, you good, bro. You was
Yeah.
in the ebb and flow. When you say the human nature, I've learned some things about human nature, but I wanted to know where you learned you got your information from. Because the things I read about human nature was in the Bravada Gita. So but you saying the same because every time you say it, I'm hearing it.
So for me, okay, the laws. So human nature. It's a book called The Laws of Human Nature. So I'm not just basing the book off what I read. It's based off what I read and what have I experienced.
And what you apply.
What I experienced going through life with human. You know what I'm saying? The laws of human nature, the way that human act. Like, okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Just how a black can't explain to me after so long of doing the same thing of eliminating each other, you can't understand that you're creating a racial genocide. But you're so quick to team up with anybody else that's going against this person who's be your opposition regardless of what color they in because what common denominator, because you're trying to eliminate me.
Yeah.
Then we all going, what the fuck then what?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So like a lot of people need to reprogram themselves, bro. A lot of people need to read the laws.
That's where I was getting.
It's about reprogramming.
You have to sit back
And let me say this, and I'm gonna say this part.
yourself.
I see a lot of human participate in oxymoron behavior, bro.
Oxymoron. So look.
Yeah.
So watch this.
They participate in hypocrite behavior. It'd be a snitch right here on camera with us right now, knowing he ain't told on some motherfucking body, but talking about somebody else a rat and hide what they need to do to him.
Real shit.
It's called deflecting.
So what the fuck made you? Because you think because you and killed somebody after that, or you ain't told in 20 years that gave you a new slate that you solid now.
Real shit.
Now, what the information so everything
Yeah, you
that
really
say,
got
I
high
agree,
power
100%.
snitches, man.
100% with everything you just said. So
Really
the
got
things that I
high
learned
power
about,
snitches, man.
Human nature
That
is
shit crazy.
a person with good nature, you know what I'm saying, can learn the traits of an individual with the bad nature. So they learn the bad behavior because it's constantly present. You know what I'm saying? They're in it. They're immersed in it.
You can learn both of them. You just gotta want to. Like even let's just say if I start off with bad behavior and all I know is bad, I can learn good. I gotta try good.
I don't disagree with that. I totally agree with that. But the part I was going to talk about the way that an individual with bad nature wants to change that bad nature, that work right there. It's a real deep
it's
work.
tougher from experiencing good than
Because
going bad.
You experiencing it from within. You know what I'm saying? So to look within and look at yourself, you know, that sometimes that's a scary picture. You know what I'm saying? Either you scared, you embarrassed.
All right, let me give it to you like this, because I love what you said. All right, so let me give it to you like this. I can't sit here and have the same aspect and thought as me being birthed. Okay, so they say when you birth, you know what I'm saying, like when you fresh, you know what I'm saying, you birth, you a child, you know what I'm saying, you coming up through childhood, you know what I'm saying, that slate, supposed to be this clean slate, you know, you a child, you don't understand. But I'm seeing as being a father and raising my kids that at these young ages is a lot of times when you grasp the most shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I say that to say, I was bad as hell coming up, bro. I can't. So I say that to say, I can't say I was good as a kid. I was bad, so I experienced it like I was bad as hell. And then,
nigga, I was a real Bart Simpson. Listen to me. That's why I got him tatted.
Listen to me. I was bad. I was bad.
Nobody telling me to go to school.
Listen to me real quick. Look, I was bad, and then I had a father that I felt like because he was from the South, he was from Texas, you know what I'm saying, came down to Los Angeles as a teenager, but he still had them Texas roots. That nigga was a real disciplinary. He didn't play that shit. Niggas used to whoop my ass with weight belt switches, whatever. So then I turned, so I was already bad. Then I got him. I feel like he a bad influence. Then I turned towards the streets. Yeah. So let me tell you something. I learned a quote like 2 years ago, and I don't even know if I'm going to say the quote right, but I'm going to give you the gist of the quote. Me going through all my trauma and doing all the wrong and bad made me want to seek peace and solace. Like, nigga, I did all the fucked up wrong shit that I don't want to continue this streak. Now, nigga, I want to sit back. Bro. I want to be peaceful. I want to smoke. I want to be calm, collective. I want to travel. I want to get some money. And, nigga, I want to experience life. I'm going to keep doing the same dumb shit. Because I already been in that bathroom with them bunk beds in there. Facts. Yeah. Nigga, who wants to be there? Nigga, that shit, jail, that ain't where all the real niggas are tough niggas at.
Shit all
nigga,
day.
them niggas in there, nigga, boo-foo. It's the same. It's the streets. Everything like it's just a whole 360, like it's a revolving door, the streets to jail. Yeah, right. So it's the same people. Like it's filtered in and out, bro. And nigga, jail ain't where the real niggas at, bro. Like it's booth niggas. That shit booth in there, nigga. That shit stupid. That shit like nigga, I wish I could give like that shit like a nigga had to do it and it helped shape some of the person that the motherfucker is today. But if I can give all that time back, nigga, I give all that jail time back, nigga. Because did I learn shit? Hell yeah, because I applied myself and made myself grow. I took it like to where another motherfucker was trying to be in there on jail. Yeah, I did, because I was a gangbanger. So nigga, I made sure you weren't gonna disrespect me. I'm gonna hold this cripping down. But I applied myself to where it was like school for me, nigga. I'm gonna learn the tricks of the trade. I'm gonna learn the good shit too. You feel me? It ain't gonna be about negativity for me, because it could be, because it's a negative space. But nigga, I gotta find some positivity in this motherfucker. And me rapping and doing other shit, nigga, was a part of my positive journey.
Perspective. It was natural for you to look on the optimistic side of whatever you was facing, period. So yeah, bro.
Yeah, but all I ain't gonna lie, all that went through lively experiences and me taking journey through books, bro, and autobiographies and reading shit, going back, reading the broader files, you know what I'm saying, ancient Kemet, reading shit, trying to understand the nigga identity and certain shit to where, nigga, I'm that nigga that went back and I told my daddy, this is what I told him. I'm like, hey, bro, I just hit that nigga one day before he died. I'm like, nigga, I ain't even mad at you, you feel me? I'm like, you know, when I was younger, I'm like, you had a nigga really emotional to where you made a nigga hate you and that made a nigga go towards the street. But I said, as me living and getting to understand life, I understand now. That's how you was raised. The shit your father did to you, you took his parenting traits and you try to force them on me, to where when I was a kid, I knew when I was a kid and that nigga was whooping me that I wasn't going to be the type of parent that he was.
Right.
I'm like, oh, like to where he took it and he thought that this was the right shit to do. Like, nigga, my daddy whooping my ass. This how I supposed to parent whoop ass. Me, nigga, I'm a young nigga at a young age. I'm experienced that shit. I'm like, oh, nigga, hell no, I ain't gonna be whooping my kids, nigga. On the set, that's how I experienced it, bro. But everybody ain't gonna experience it like that.
But what you did, so bro, can I explain what you did, bro? So like, okay, so remember I was saying understanding, you were saying overstanding. So you got to the point of overstanding it. You got to the point of spiritual overstanding, because what a lot of people don't understand about understanding, to understand, once you come to an understanding, you really just, as a man, getting over the emotional aspect of it. And no matter what emotion that got you want to do this, you understand, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So once you got to the point where there was no emotion there no more, you did that. You did that inner work, bro, and you forgave him for everything, and you literally opened. You literally did that. Right. It's like you severed. You broke a generational curse.
Amen.
And that's
you know
called,
what I'm saying?
That's called
you
shadow.
broke a generational curse.
Shadow work.
That fast, bro.
Yeah.
That's called shadow work.
That's hard, bro.
That's what it's called. Shadow work.
Like everybody, like I said, everybody ain't gonna do that, because like you seeing your parenting what you experiences is what you gonna naturally grasp to. But me, to where he grasped to what his daddy was doing, nigga, I'm like, nigga, I was experiencing it different. Like, nigga, no, this ain't cool.
Hell yeah.
Like, hell no.
Because you a good natured person. You a good nature, and what you did is, you know, you really got wisdom. You learned. You got a lot of wisdom because you learned that shit the hard way.
Yeah,
hanging up against that immovable object.
Sure.
And my mom and my dad, you know, they still here. You feel me? I didn't come around my actual pops. You feel me? Until I was like 17 and shit like that. You know, when I used to always try to come around my mom and shit. You know, I was never able to be with her for longer than probably like 3 months at the max. You feel me? Yeah. Because, you know, my step pops used to beat my ass. You know, because I look just like my dad.
Oh yeah,
you feel me? Yeah. So he used to beat my ass, bro. Like, he used to
taking it out on the child. Really don't like pops. You taking it out on me?
Yeah, he taking. I'm like, damn, what the? And I don't even know what's going on.
I heard that story.
That nigga got, you know, you feel me? That nigga got out the pen and like, who is this little nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then that's how that shit was going on and shit. And I really looked at the nigga like my pops and shit. You feel me? I remember going to school, nigga, with a picture telling motherfuckers that my dad is a fireman. Nigga, but he was nigga. I'm not knowing, nigga. This a penitentiary pick and fire camp, nigga. I'm like, nigga, my dad is a fireman.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But he was though. Look, I did fire camp too, and you really get certified because we do the fire training, so we can get out from there and be a firefighter. I did that shit.
Yeah. I seen. I'm like, damn, cuz had the motherfucking hatchet in his hand. He was swole. Hair down the hill.
Oh yeah,
shit.
And
nigga,
one more thing too.
I took that motherfucker to school. Nigga, my dad a fireman.
That nigga's doing. That nigga want to be a firefighter. Hey, look. And then I want to shout out Taco Pete, man. Taco Pete brought
shout
60
out Taco
tacos.
Pete, man. Shout out Taco Pete.
Yeah.
Get your chicken taco.
Make a tacos.
Get your chicken taco.
Yeah. Shout out Taco P, man. He made 60 tacos.
I know them 60 tacos and go to waste.
Then we smacked those.
Smack those off that good weed and drink, nigga. Let's eat these tacos.
I went to the whole community. You know, and you know, like I said, better things came out of all that shit. Like we pushing as the community, you feel me? You know, something bigger and better than the Black Panther movement. You feel me? So you know, we pushing it. Something came out of it, man. We trying to get some unity within everybody that want to be involved. Your community want to be involved. You feel me? You know, log in with us, man. We ain't pushing nothing but positivity. My boys helping sponsor the turkeys. What else? What else? Turkeys, Christmas toys.
Shit,
we pulling up every section, every city, every community with toys and food. No matter how many days it take, whatever. You feel me?
Making that shit
happen up to everywhere, not just the east, the west. I mean, not just one hood, the Long Beach. No, we pulling up everywhere, bro. Do what we can. You feel me? So if you standing for that, man, you know, lock in with me. You feel me? You got toys, you got you know, food. You want to help us pass out. Thanksgiving, lock in with us because it's a big community. East side, the west side, the South Central, the Long Beach, the Watts, to the Valley. That's what we out. And
we gonna document it all.
The new
Pressure
generation.
Pros.
That's what the main focus is. Our new generation. You dig?
So we can get and in the process of them doing all that, it's like we're gonna document it all. You know.
Yeah.
You know, so that it could be his. You know, what I'm saying. It's a milestone, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Document so he can put out there. He can use it in his motivational speeches and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Get into the schools. That's man. This is a dope idea. I want to.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm a part of it, bro.
Shit.
Oh yeah, no, but no, for sure, man. No, bro, you know, I just had to touch up bases with y'all, man. Like, you feel me? Again, man, you know, shout out, man, to Cleachy 93, man. You know,
Cleachy 93.
They opened the door for us. You feel me? I'm saying, put this together. You feel me? And you know, it was good to broach the subject because, like I said, I did spend some content on the narrative. I know you. I didn't know these gentlemen. I just met these gentlemen today. You know, they both seem like, you know, they dope, good people. You feel me? So, you know, they was of what was going on, so I just wanted to bring y'all on and figure out what was what, you know, and see that y'all get the situation, you know, understood, you know what I'm saying, and you know, I'm just glad nobody went to jail, and everybody got to enjoy the tacos, drink, and got to go home.
Hey,
man,
straight up, man. Shout out my nigga Young and Jefe. Don't care what nothing but the motherfucking check say.
Shout out to all the good people, man. Shout out to Lil Bro, man. NBA. Shout out to 80 Bands, man. All the good people that came through, man. You feel me?
Yeah, shout out Blue Cinco, man. No, Poncho, man. J Outlaw, Tallulah, Hub Boy, Sav, Louis. You know, Lil Cuzzo, man, you know, ATL, man. You feel me? There's major love out there.
On everything.
Oh, yeah, but on that dope, man, we go.
562, man. Follow me on Instagram, RICROC 562.
This is my cousin's first interview.
No, it's all good. For sure, let him pop his shit, you know. I ain't trying to stop him, you know what I'm saying? Pop your shit, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know, go ahead, follow him, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Rick Rock 562, you feel me? You already know where to find me at. Young, you know what I'm saying? YONU. G underscore, you know what I'm saying, and underscore Jefe, you feel me? You already know the YouTube channel.
And it's me, man, one platform, man, the underscore real Travis Ford. That's it. Only on Instagram. That's the only social media I got.
Pressure Pros is Diamond underscore Pressure underscore Pros.
And man, like that, we out of here, man. Salute to the good people.
Hey, shout out to my nigga Trifling, man. Shout out to my nigga
Shout out my boy 50 State Coalition out there. HHF, what's up? We doing it big on June 9th.
Nah, put that in there, man.
Put that in there.
Put that in there, man.
Give another, go ahead.
Hey, shout out to my nigga Trifling, man. Yeah. You feel me?
Who else, cousin?
That's my loc, cuz. Shout out to my nigga Trifling. Shout out to my cousin King Twy. You feel me? Shout out to the homies, man. You know? Shout out to all the homies, man. Yeah. All of them.
Like we said, love and peace in the community. Like y'all,
hell
what they do, like that.
For sure.
Gang, gang.
Gang.